Good morning and night, guys. My name is Miss Sunshine. Welcome back to more of the Boogeyman. Okay, once I hit this button, we're going to be right back into the fight with Boogie, but I think I may have figured it out. Maybe. So I have to, like, kind of get close to him, but not too close. And I can take him down a little. See? There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, don't get caught. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Not get hit by him at all. I'm trying my hardest not to get hit by him.
Come on, I thought you were tougher than that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no. But I'll be able to do that. Like that, doing that helps. The taunting thing, it helps. I was doing it wrong all along. Dude, back up, back up, back up, Boogie. Dude, move. Move, 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 move. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. So I'm trying to get a good distance away from him.
Come on, I thought you were tougher than that.
Yeah, come on. Stomp him out. Stomp him out. Alright. We should be good. He should be nearing his end. And here's the thing, though. If I get hit from him, like, one more time, I think he takes my health all the way down to 40%. Which is bull crap, but whatever. Alright, hold on. Wait, let's taunt him one more time.
Huh.
Wait, don't.
I thought you were supposed to be scary.
Oh. Oh. We did it. First try. Technically second try, but whatever. It's fine.
Where do you think you're going, Lance?
I'm gonna find them. They've been gone way too long.
Lance is gonna find us? Oh my gosh.
Did you forget what he said? It'll be a burden on him to move around on our own.
Well, then after all's said and done, we'll tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time.
Don't joke about things like that.
Sounds like a joke to you? We got two, maybe three corpses around here?
What part of don't you get?
Stop, you two. Don't fight.
We'll go search together.
Oh,
I'll lead the
Richard.
way. Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands. And Lance, you watch the rear.
Papa.
You really want to go?
Yes, we'll be all right together. And there's something I'm curious about.
What's that?
Right? What is it?
This whole incident may just be a great big farce.
What do you mean?
Let's be going.
I wonder if he means that the boogeyman and then the guy who runs the castle are working together. Like, this is the castle where it preys upon your fears or whatever, but I don't know. Like, what if the corpses aren't really real?
Helena, where are you? Helena?
Oh my gosh, it's David! Oh.
Helena,
David.
are you okay?
He was okay?
That man knocked me out. I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time. Keith!
Helena,
I'm trying to save you and you're gonna run off?
Keith!
Wonderful.
Where are you?
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Sorry.
Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than you. What's in that big head of yours?
I knew it! I knew it!
Brendan?
Heck yeah!
You lose. Detective.
What? Did he stab me?
You're
No!
Brendan? Why? Stop moving around.
Keith, Helena.
We have to stop the bleeding.
Richard, help me out.
Sophie, find something to tie him with.
Keith,
Got you.
Please don't let him
Keith,
die.
you...
Please don't let him die. Seriously, please.
Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. No more running.
No! Keith, stay with me, please!
Come on, Sophie. Don't tell me he's dead. Are you kidding me? What's the ending credits, I guess? Dang it.
Well, the servants and Stevie. 10 people died all told. I'm sure glad to be alive now. Feeling glad to even have air to breathe.
Truly, it's whatever.
Listen, don't you say a word about all this, especially not to your coworkers. If it takes money to shut your yap, I'll pay any price.
Oh, bribery. Where's that money coming from?
My own pockets. Listen, you guys can distort the truth all you want, and I won't say a peep, 'cause that's freedom of the press. But this is different. I've got no tolerance for people pointing and laughing at a wounded friend.
Do I gotta tell you again? I'm not a gossip guy. I hate cops, sure, but I hate gossip too. I won't ask for money, and I won't say a peep, 'cause I'm grateful to the guy. So quit hounding me. But, as an involved party, I've got a right to know what happened there. I just can't wrap my head around it. I talked to Brendan at dinner. Heard he got tired of the musty old castle and ran to Hollywood. Had a lot of fun in the movie biz. So what was the motive?
Guy's gone silent. Sounds like he convinced you he was a goody two-shoes. But I bet you heard a different story in Hollywood. Now that's the kind of thing your lot should be writing about. Nobody knows people's past, usually. But it's easy to fool you into thinking otherwise with a little acting. And once you know somebody's past, you can lead 'em by the nose. He tricked you all, and tried to kill you. What a farce. Not sure of the motive yet, but he was pretty systematic about it all. Spent a ton of cash beforehand to check up on all the tour attendees. Even did a background check on me.
On you? Why?
'Cause I was going to be on that tour.
That's right, but instead he gave the tickets to Keith.
No wonder I thought he knew me. The hell, so he just researched us?
That's the oldest trick in the book for us. Saying, I know all about you. It makes you superior to the other person, so you can control them. Then they freak out and have to submit. He knew that tactic well. Seeing right through people without any tricks. That's what makes a real monster, ain't it? In his case, he just used money and connections to dig up people's past, and played the part of a monster.
But the research wasn't to select candidates. So he just picked randomly. Damn, was he just in it for fun?
Now, my turn to ask questions. What you tell me is the only way I can figure out this incident. Give me anything you got.
Okay.
First, Brendan, or Boogie rather. What kind of man was he?
How should I say it? I suppose he had no emotion. That's how I saw him.
Richard.
He
And
said such
Sophie.
terrifying things without a care. He hardly showed any human feelings. He really was like a monster.
Keith told me he was a real jester.
Jester? Absolutely not. I would have much preferred if he were at least a little silly. He was a very disturbing, terrifying man. He was totally calm as he did awful things.
Richard, you seem to have a suspicion he might be Brendan. Why do you think that?
When my daughter went missing, and I panicked thinking that man might have taken her, Keith told me something. This was the kind of person who would show corpses as decoration. So if he did take Sophie, he'd show off proof of it, meaning she was still safe. Luckily enough, I didn't see them, but indeed, evidently, there were many dead bodies left around. As Keith said, my daughter hadn't fallen into his grasp. He was correct in his assumption. That made me realize something unusual about what he'd said. Keith said he saw the moment Brendan's neck snapped, and his corpse was quickly dropped into the basement. Isn't that odd? Why did he quickly put Brendan's corpse out of sight? Why did he treat him differently from the other victims?
'Cause he didn't want you investigating it. He's got some keen insight, I'll give him that. So you suspected this was a farce plotted by Brendan?
No, well, I suggested that since Keith hadn't checked the corpse, he might still be alive. I only wanted to believe there was a chance he was alive. I had no conviction about the rest. So I didn't speak about it to Keith. I wouldn't dare risk throwing him off with my amateur opinion. Not to mention we didn't know whether his wife was safe.
Apparently, Keith saw the moment Brendan's head came off, actually.
Was it a doll?
Right you are. Packed with neat little blood packs, it seems. Brendan was hung upside down and had his mouth taped up, and it was dark enough to be hard to tell who's who. Just dressing him up the same way made Keith assume it was him. On top of all those flashy rave lights, he dropped the corpse down below so it was impossible to check it closer. And since Keith saw the tour conductor killed right after that, of course, he'd think Brendan was killed too.
If I'd said something, maybe this could have been resolved sooner, but I was paralyzed with fear. I was only worried about my daughter. Even when Keith was running all over the place for us.
Don't worry about it. Keith did all that 'cause he wanted to. That's all. He's deeply glad you're all safe. Now, little lady, can we hear from you too?
So is Keith still alive?
Hear what?
Anything. What you thought. What you noticed.
Well, I knew he was a fake. Because I've met the real boogeyman.
Sophie, stop it. Not this tale again.
Fine, if you say so, Papa. Guess I'm not saying a word.
Go ahead, please. Meeting the real boogeyman sounds pretty juicy. Can you tell me more?
Maybe not really met. He just touched my shoulder. But his hand was cold as ice. Right away I knew it wasn't human. That guy's hands were human, though. They had warmth, so I knew he was just a regular guy.
Huh. So boogeyman's hands are cold, eh? I'll tell that to my little squirt. Anything else you noticed?
I feel like you might get angry if I say this.
I won't. Tell me.
That guy had this cold and emotionless air, like you couldn't tell what he was thinking at all. It reminded me of Mr. Keith, a little.
You still think that way now?
Not even, because Mr. Keith got really mad at me. He was like, "Don't worry your papa ever again."
Yeah.
Red paint? On his face? There was nothing like that. It was all red from blood spurts, though.
Really? Keith told me he had a weird paint on a torn paper bag. And one more thing. Did you see any red graffiti in the castle? Or any monsters? Hear any phones ringing?
No, I didn't.
What? So Keith is the one who saw all of that, nobody else?
Mr. Hoover, you're colorblind, if I recall. Maybe you just couldn't see the paint.
Oh. Oh, you're Eric. Hello.
Yeah, but it's white and pink I get mixed up. I can see red just fine.
Well, and you, miss?
I saw quite a bit of the castle, but none of that. Did you hear that from the others?
Don't get me wrong. I don't think you're lying. The others said they saw nothing too. But then, that makes Keith the one talking nonsense.
Because he saw all of it. Oh my gosh. What's the truth?
I don't think Keith is necessarily lying.
What do you mean?
Because people don't always see the same things you do.
From his background. Yeah.
Thanks for the assistance, you two. Sorry about calling you in 2 weeks after the fact.
Is not everything settled yet?
The police there are in the middle of their investigation. My role is just to assist. I'm gonna report your testimonies to them, and that's that. I'll be off now. Eric, take them to the entrance.
Sure thing.
When our son died, I thought my own life was over too. I couldn't think about anything. Nothing had any taste. But tears would suddenly come anyway. I don't remember anything about what I did back then. But I do remember one thing. That Keith was always at my side. When I wailed and shouted, he'd hug me, stroke my hair, say it was okay. Eventually, I adjusted to life without our son. I found I could laugh again. But when I got my own emotions back, I realized Keith had stopped laughing. I had been broken, and so had Keith. Over time, I was able to heal, but he didn't. He was still stuck in the moment of Todd's death. He was always supporting me, so he never faced up to himself. I struggled to be at least a little stronger. Next time, I would protect him, since I wanted him to laugh again. But I couldn't. I couldn't repay anything to Keith. And I realized I was a burden on him that would keep him from ever walking again. So, even if we're far apart, as long as he can laugh again, then that's the best choice I can make.
My wife always brings me warm milk before I go to bed.
Okay. Sure.
And last Father's Day, my little squirt tried cooking me a meal.
Aww.
I definitely don't need milk to get to sleep. And the kids cooking, I'll be blunt, it ain't good.
Trying, okay, just trying, sir.
But I'm glad for it. Usefulness and collateral don't mean a thing with this stuff. Keith didn't stay close to you expecting something in return. That's just what he wanted to do. You guys have got too much sympathy. You don't mind getting hurt for the sake of the other. But can't you notice that one of you being hurt hurts the other? You've just been getting more and more wounded as you go along.
Oh.
You're propping Keith up too, Helena. He can fight day after day, 'cause he knows you're waiting at home, as much as I tease him about it. Don't think of yourself as baggage. Depend on him as much as you need. That's what he wants too.
Aww.
Keith grabbed my hand and smiled, even though he was stabbed and wounded.
And what'd he say?
Got you.
'Cause he finally got what makes him happiest. But, man, too much discrepancy between your guys' testimonies and Keith's. Just how am I gonna report this to their department?
You'll think of a way, you'll figure it out. You'll be fine.
Hey, Helena, he went back home from the hospital today, right? Can I come talk with him now?
I'm sorry. Before he goes back home, there's a place he's going to visit.
His son.
And I'm planning to head there myself.
Their son. Yep. I bet. Tell me I'm right. And I'm right. Wonderful. I am right. This is wonderful. I mean, it's not wonderful that he's dead, but that they're
I've always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him. Not for a single day. Ever since he died, I was scared. I felt like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble. I acted like I felt nothing, like nothing disturbed me. I thought then I might be able to fool everyone. It was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage, but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid. And I saw you were safe, and you came up to me. Finally, I felt happy again. Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom. I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad. And if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there'll have to be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head, seems like. It's gonna be a busy time. And it's gonna be so busy, I won't be able to do it alone. Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees.
Okay.
You're the only one I want waiting for me.
There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I've decided. Haven't you too?
Oh, they're
We
adorable.
only ever have one umbrella, so we hold it together.
That is so darn cute.
And it's
I love it.
fine if we get a little wet, because it'll soon be sunny again.
Happy end. Come rain, come shine. That was it. That was it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Finally. Finally got to the end of the game. That was such a good game, and I knew it. I thought so. And like, either the David guy, or not David, the Brendan guy is working with Boogie, or something. I don't know. I knew something was off, but that is really cool. Okay, thoughts on this game. I like how you can take different routes, but at the same time I don't, because there were plenty of times where I had to go back and replay a certain section because I wasn't supposed to go a certain route just yet, and I kind of missed out on like a lot of things. So, oh, he's in the game. Heck yeah! If you don't know who the manly bad A hero is, he is actually a YouTuber who I watch time and time again. Every now and then, he's good. He's really good. But yeah, my thoughts on the game. Yeah, like I said, I like how you have the different routes to go, but at the same time, it was just kind of, I don't know. I had, like I said, I had to replay certain sections to get to a certain point, to get a certain scene that I didn't see before that was critical to the storyline. But other than that, it was pretty darn good. I really liked it. I'm gonna wait for the credits to end to see if there's anything else, because that's something I forgot to do on the Sandman. I think I accidentally hit a button and the recording stopped. But at the end of the Sandman, there was actually a part where you could play as the Sandman and get his storyline. And it was weird because at the end of that storyline, come to find out, like, technically he was in love with Sophie or something like that. Really weird. So now I'm interested in seeing what the next game has to offer, because the final game in this series is the Hanged Man. And I don't know if that's going to tie back into the first one, or if all these stories are going to come together and just mash and collide for like this final one. I don't know. I'm very, very interested to see that. Yeah, this was really good. Looks like a lot of people worked on it too. Let's see if there's anything else. Hopefully there is. And question mark. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a question mark at the end. Oh my gosh, come rain and shine. Oh, let's see. Congratulations on beating the Boogeyman, and thank you for playing this game. Additionally, so if you played the previous two games in this series, this game was fully voiced with the help of voice actors due to the author's fatigue. There's no bonus scenario. Oh. But I did receive comments from each of the actors, so take the upper door if you're interested. The Something Man series has come to a turning point. The general storyline ends in the next game. I have a plan for a series of silly extra chapters afterward, so please play those if you're interested. Lastly, once more, congratulations on beating the game and thank you for playing. We beat the game! Heck yeah! What's this one? Number 4. What the heck? That's the Sandman. Nice, nice. What in the world? Uh, okay, watch bonus scene. Nice. See, this is the extra that I'm talking about.
How many times have we come here again?
Oh, 5, I think.
The police station?
Ugh, I can't stand it. We've told them the same story over and over. There's gonna be rumors at school about Sophie frequenting the police station.
Now, Sophie, don't complain. The police are doing their best. And it's been a month now. This must be the last time. I'm sure of it.
Gabby.
Does my princess require a beverage to quell her temper? What shall it be, your majesty?
Orange juice.
Very well.
Nice.
I'll go buy some.
Thanks. Hey, when those dogs attacked me, you saved me, right? I can't imagine any other reason those dogs would fall asleep so quickly.
The Sandman!
Thanks.
Ah!
I'm having a great time lately. I'm getting along great with
Adorable!
Papa and Anne, and Reagan, well, if she wants to get along, I'll give her a chance. Things are so much better than when I carried all my burden myself. Now I know there's someone always looking out for me. Sometimes I really miss you. You're doing okay, right? How about the other fairies? You know,
Oh.
Sorry to butt in.
Ah! Hold on, wait! You got the wrong idea. I'm not a weirdo or anything, okay?
Don't touch me. Rats with a thing for daydreaming aren't the most comfortable people to be around.
I'm not
Wow.
daydreaming.
Okay.
Keep it between us, but I've met some fairies.
I should have told Keith that, like, really.
So you don't believe me?
No, not at all.
No, I do. I met one when I was a kid, too.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, this hobo in the area always had a head full of dandruff, so I called him the Dandruff Fairy. Oh yeah, and I've got a coworker who eats non-stop cup noodles, the Cup Noodle Fairy. Want to be introduced?
Such a jerk.
Why won't you believe me?
A 37-year-old who believes in fairies ain't exactly socially adjusted, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if they do exist, put in a request to one of your fairy friends to get me some wings. Big, fluffy, pink ones.
What do you use those for?
Just want some wings. Why not? Mr. Detective wanna fly away.
What? Why?
Huh. You angry? Better step off. One of your friends might cast a spell to turn me into a fluffy white kitty. Maybe instead of filling your head with stupid fantasies, fill in that chest a little. It's so pathetic I can't even look at it.
Oh, wow, Keith.
Ugh!
That's messed up.
What's wrong?
I haven't been able to sleep since last night, even though I'm sleepy. It's weird.
Ah,
Did you take any medicine?
because that's the Sandman. Oh, he's
Yep,
making fun of the Toasty, huh?
anxiolytics, sleeping pills. Guess they're not working.
Let's talk to each other then. Before you know it, you'll be sound asleep, and it'll be morning.
Don't you need to sleep? You don't have to stay up for me.
It's fine. I'll stay with you until you're snoozing away.
You're so cute. I love it. Oh,
Maybe some exercise would have been better.
that's adorable. Heck yeah, man. Let's see, view, character bios. Why not? Experience, 37, 1, blood, AC, legendary. Yeah, I'm not gonna read through all of these, but that's really, really darn cool, though. I'll give you guys a chance to like pause the video and read it yourself if you want to. Anderson, Eric Simpson, size, he's small. Oh yeah, he was the conductor, the tour guide. Oh, alright. Let's see. This is the VIP room for the fully voiced version, voice actors as well as the translator. You can hear about everyone's other projects and thoughts on acting in the game. Nice. Everyone's here. This is so darn cool.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're playing this. My name is Winter Johnson, and I'm the voice of Richard Grundler. Congratulations on getting through this story of death, fear, and loss. I hope the emotional scars will fade in time. Working on this game has been a very fun experience for me, and working with the developer has been a delight. She has been very encouraging and reasonable, yet is not afraid to mention when something needs reworking. Seeing the story grow and watching these characters develop and change and fight and die has been fascinating to watch. As an actor, I am so happy to have been given the opportunity to help bring this story to life. I hope you enjoyed playing the game as much as I did acting in it.
No.
Hello, I'm the voice for the Boogeyman.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Dave Ossity, the voice of the Boogeyman, but you could just call me Dave. I must say, it was an honor to be able to work with Uri and all the other actors and actresses on this game. I've been a big fan of Uri's games for some time, and when I saw that she was having an audition for a new project, I thought I might try out for a role. I'm not a professional voice actor, in my opinion, but I have done some voiceover work in my past, and I have done some scary story readings. You can find them on YouTube if you're interested. Just search on my name. Anyway, I auditioned and now I'm here in Uri's game. I really enjoyed bringing her character of the Boogeyman to life. Helping Uri create this game was a fun and rewarding experience for me, and I'm very glad to have been a part of it. I'm also glad that you decided to play this game and have made it this far. Congratulations.
So darn nice. Um, yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Max. To most people on the internet, I'm known as Blue Neon Light Show. On YouTube, I go by Epsilon, and I voice Keith for this game. Yeah, I know, lots of names. This was the first time I tried voice acting, so yeah, sorry if I didn't do as good of a job as I could have. It's really been an honor doing this for Yuri. I honestly didn't expect getting the part. Some friends on Skype said that they were trying out for the Boogeyman, and I thought it would be fun to try. Turns out, Yuri liked my voice, so imagine my surprise when I actually got the part. I really like playing the role as Keith. I always like the cold-hearted characters that work on the side of justice, and is willing to do anything to save the day. Kinda like Jack Bauer, I guess, or Batman. Anyway, please try out the other games whenever you get the chance. There's the Sandman, the Crooked Man. I mean, go and check them out if you haven't yet. Thank you for playing through the game, keeping me alive, and more importantly, thank you for saving my wife. I'm sure Suri will be happy that you saved Helena too. Unless you got the other poor endings first, then, Anyway, feel free to talk to any of us. We all have Skype. Mine is neon.l.show. I should probably stop talking now. Congratulations and good night.
That is so darn cool. I love it. Here's here I have comments from the translator person. Overall, who have a crucial helper in the development of Boogeyman. BG person translated Mr. McKinney to English. Oh, and she always works blazing fast. Let's see. When she translated the Sandman in just a couple of days, I could have gotten down on the ground in liquor shoes. So then her comment. Hi, it's VG Person. If you played the previous games in this series in English, you probably know of me. I translated those too. Why? I don't feel like reading all of this. Blah 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 blah. But that's pretty darn cool though. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go slow, so if you guys really want to read it for yourselves, you can pause it and see what it is. So it's pretty darn nice. Don't you? I think I looked at everything else. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I am going to go ahead and end it here since this is the end of the game. This was wonderful. I loved it. So I cannot wait to see what the next game holds, and we will get to that the next time around. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this, and until next time we meet, stay sunny side up, guys. Bye!